Hi, I'm Jamie Andreessen, a work at home mom passionate about helping entrepreneurs like you build a thriving laser business. Whether you're just starting out, looking to grow, or ready to scale your business, this podcast is for you. We'll dive deep into the world of lasers and other machine crafting equipment, cover topics like business strategies, mindset shifts, customer experience, and creative inspiration. I'll share my own experience navigating business with young kids, building a successful shop. Get ready to learn, grow, and have some fun. Welcome to Party with a Laser. Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of Party with a Laser. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about Profit First. Profit First is a book by Mike Michalowicz. Okay, what is Profit First? Profit First is a way of managing your money to make sure that you're prioritizing profit rather than just treating it like it's the leftovers. The traditional formula that most people use for profit is revenue minus expense equals profit. However, with Profit First, it is revenue minus the profit equals the expenses. So by flipping it, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to get your profit out of it first, and then you know what you have to spend. Many entrepreneurs don't pay themselves properly, and they reinvest everything back into the business, often at their own financial risk. I am guilty of this, seeing money in the account and being like, oh, I can afford that. I can buy this. Have you guys ever heard of Parkinson's law? Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. The same thing applies with your money. If you see the money in your main account, you're going to spend it. But if you limit your available cash for expenses, you'll find creative ways to operate your cash efficiently. By putting the profit aside first, you're naturally focusing yourself to run the business within its actual financial means. So what do I mean by doing this? What the Profit First sets up is it has several different accounts that you will set up. It includes the income account, which all revenue flows into this account before being allocated. The profit account, a set percentage of revenue is transferred here first. Owner's pay account ensures the business owners are actually being paid. That way you can actually make money. The tax account, money is set aside to cover taxes, so there's no surprises at tax time. And then operating expense accounts, whatever is left goes here, and that is used to actually run the business. Now, I have another account that I also use called Large Purchases, and this is where I set about 10% of my income aside to be able to buy new lasers and printers and other fun tools. Now, each of these accounts will have different percentages allocated to them. So everything comes into your income account. And then from there, you'll have different percentages that goes out to each account. Now, this is a really big thing. Whenever I very first started the Profit First, I chose a bank that I could set up each of them. However, it did not automatically transfer. And I was responsible for going in every week and making sure that I manually switched it over. And that was very time consuming and taxing on me. And sometimes I'd forget to do it, and that just caused other issues. I have now switched to a bank. It's called Relay, and will automatically move over the percentages that I allocate either on a daily or a weekly or monthly schedule. So that is huge, and I highly recommend finding a bank that will automatically do it for you. But how I have mine set up is I have 10% goes to large purchases, 40% goes to owner pay, 30% goes to my operating expense, and 5% goes to my profit. Now, this is just what I use. It's what I found has worked best for me, and it's just what I use. However, if you look at the book, he uses slightly different percentages, and he has a few recommendations as starting points, but then you can change it for what fits your business the best. I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about how I had my different categories set up. So for the large purchases, I put 10% of all of my earnings goes into this large purchases. This is what I use to buy new lasers. It's the account that I bought my new UV printer out of it. And if I'm wanting new tools or equipment, this is where it comes from. The next one is operating expenses. Operating expenses is 30% of my total income goes to that. This is where I pay for my website, my Shopify, any fees I might have with Etsy, if I'm wanting to do a vendor booth, all of my raw goods, if I'm buying something, it all comes from this account. This is the account that I watch the most closely because it has all the outgoing money attached to it. This includes 30% of what I bring in goes into this one to reinvest into the business. The next one is owner's pay. I have 40% of my total income goes into owner's pay. And this is what I use to pay myself. And then the last one is profit. I'm actually don't touch this account. Right now, I'm just kind of saving it for a vacation. But right now, I have 5% of my total income goes into the profit account. Oops, just kidding. The last one is taxes. And 15% goes into the taxes. This is what I pay my taxes for federal and state. And then I also have city sales tax that I take out of this account. Why does Profit First work for small business? It creates financial discipline and ensures that the profit and taxes savings happen first, because the last thing you want is to get to the end of tax season and to realize you don't have money for taxes. It stops unnecessary spending. For me, it really limits the amount that I can see in my... Hi. I have my little one on my lap right now, and she just woke up from a nap. Really big yawn. But it stops unnecessary spending because you can see exactly how much you have in your account that you're allowed to spend, and you can see what you need to cut. And it encourages smart decision making by operating within a realistic budget. Oh, and the biggest thing is it makes sure we gets paid. It makes sure that I'm not constantly reinvesting everything back into the business, and it sets aside a portion of it that's just for me, that I get to keep. I'm going to encourage you guys all to read Profit First if you have not read it yet, and to set it up in your business. It has been a game changer for me, and I hope it is for you too. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Party with Eliezer.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're going to go play now. If you're looking for more resources, head on over to partywitheliezer.com, where you'll find show notes, all the links from today's episode, the blog, and so much more. If this episode was helpful for you, awesome. The greatest compliment I could receive from you is a rate, review, and subscribe on the podcast. Not only will this allow us to connect again on future episodes, it lets me know that I'm providing you with value, information, and helps other people find this content more easily. I'm truly appreciative of your support. Have a great day and see you next time.
The end. Have a great day. Bye-bye.